It's been about 4 months since Sparking Zero dropped, and we had our official first look and reveal of Gohan Black in a Sparking episode. Now, what could this character be like in the other Dragon Ball games, specifically a collab with Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at again with another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC speculation video. Let's talk about Xenoverse 2 X Sparking Zero. That's a crazy ass concept and idea. Let's be real. Like, what would you even collab with, right? This actually should have been done instead of Future Saga Chapter 2. You know what? Just completely erase Chapter 2 for Future Saga, and they should have just gave us Gohan Black. That is right. Okay, Gohan Black is a Sparking Zero exclusive character, something that was revealed as a boss slash what if Sparking episode scenario, and we don't have this character in any other game yet. Right now, he's kind of like Shallot, where it's like a very, very limited amount of games that he's in, but with this one, he's literally not in anything. And I feel like the top 3 games that would probably have some type of collab with this would be Legends, Dokkan, and obviously Xenoverse 2 has potential, right? No confirmation, not saying that it'll ever happen, but the money's on the table, bro. So first and foremost, as you guys know, we do not have Gohan Black as a playable character in Sparking Zero yet, right? So I don't think we're gonna be getting something like this anytime soon, but if you go through the history of the Dragon Ball games, at least for Dragon Ball FighterZ, for example, that's a game that had some exclusive characters, or I guess only one exclusive character, similar to Sparking Zero, which was Android 21. She's in literally every single game, not only her regular, form with the lab coat and the glasses, but the one that is the Majin-ish form or whatever. Dokkan has like 15 different versions of her. Legends has like 5 or 6 versions of her. And Xenoverse 2 actually got her as a playable character in DLC Pack 10 that came with Oob. Now, that was many years ago. Okay, that's been a thing since 2018, 2019, and beyond. And I'm sure we'll be getting even more Android 21 characters and units probably in the Legends and Dokkan games as well, right? So when it comes to Sparking Zero, this is a massive game, okay? It's bigger in terms of the roster and popularity compared to Dragon Ball FighterZ. So if they were willing to do Dragon Ball FighterZ collaboration with basically all the Dragon Ball games, I completely forgot Kakarot also got Android 21 in that game as well. She's not playable. She's like an NPC, and they don't even refer to her as Android 21, but it's a little Easter egg, right? So it's like she's popular enough to the point where they were willing to put her in other games. So I think Gohan Black at this point in time is the most iconic thing from Sparking Zero in terms of something fresh and new that we've never seen before, and I'm still very surprised that he's not playable yet. Okay, we're still waiting for that. So I think that would have to come first in Sparking Zero before we would get some type of collab with the other games. And I will tell you right now, once it happens, it's gonna be amazing, right? This character is just so cool. He's Goku Black, right? He's basically Goku Black, but the Gohan version, and he has like a unique transformation and everything. So let's go over my ideas for this. I don't think they're trying to really hide this anymore, or like, be weird about spoilers, because they literally had this in a V-Jump, like, I think the same month that the game launched. I'm not even joking. Like, I think it was literally the same month or 1 month after the game launched. They literally had his, reveal in V-Jump. Okay, this is a magazine that people in Japan could pick up, and if you're just going through the pages, you would just get flashbanged by Gohan Black, right? So this gives you kind of an idea of what type of attacks he has and everything, which we've seen his attacks. We've gone in through, with the mods and everything and tried him out as a character. They do specify he has a unique transformation. It's a Rose version, I guess, of Potential Unleashed. I mean, I don't think they even really confirmed like exactly what the name of this was. I think they just called it Ultimate Gohan Black, which, yeah, it's Potential Unleashed, right? Because that's a form unlocked by a Kai, but he's also a Kai because he's a Masu, and then he has, the Scythe and everything, but his moveset and everything is exactly the same as Goku Black's, okay? So in terms of like the attacks here, these are just a couple of the screenshots from in-game, right? So this is him revealed in the Sparking episode. This is him, I think, charging up for one of his, I don't know if it's like the Black Kamehameha or whatever, but yeah, he pretty much has everything the same. The only thing that is different is he has some unique variants, which animations and everything for the most part I think are the same. It's just that the Scythe is a lighter color. It's not like a darker pinkish purple, right? And he's got this cool flaming outline, like this red fiery outline on his aura, which is cool. And his aura is a little bit different as well, right? So let me show you guys what techniques this character would potentially have in Xenoverse 2, okay? Xenoverse 2 does have a lot of room for material. And again, I think he's going to have a lot of stuff similar to Goku Black, but they'll probably add in some extra things if, you know, for example, this was a playable character. So Black Power Ball, that's something that Goku Black, base form Goku Black, does not have. It's basically that yellow and black ball that Goku Black did, like, at the very, very early beginnings of the future Trunks Saga arc, right? It's just a basic Ki Blast Ball, okay? That's an explosive, like, bomb almost, right? So that's a technique that he does have in Sparking Zero. He does not have that in Xenoverse 2, so they would probably add that in as, like, a new thing for Gohan Black, okay? Black Kamehameha, yeah, basic shit. Goku Black, he's got that, right? That's already like a skill. Would they give him some fresh new animations? I would hope so, if that's a thing, if they would collaborate. And that's the thing, I don't know if this would be like a collaboration just separately on its own, or if they would do this for future Saga. They could do that because, you know, DLC Pack 10, for example, the Ultra Pack 2 was a combo pack. It came with Majub as well. So Xenoverse 2 doesn't usually do single character releases unless it was like a free update thing that they had for Supreme Kai at time. And that was a very, very special exception. So I don't think that they would do something to the point where it's like, oh, we're just specifically going to make one single update or one single character release for you guys, right? Anything's up on the table, but I don't see that happening. Now, Black Bind. Man, I am so disappointed. I'm just thinking about Goku Black, like the base form version of him, how many cool techniques he could have had. And they literally gave him like one, no, he got 2 skills. I think it was Aura Slide and the Black Kamehameha. And that was it. It was ass, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, and that shit is I think it's like, you got to pay $5 for that if you didn't do the pre-order bonus, right? So Black Bind was a really cool move that he did in the manga. Xenoverse 2 kind of occasionally does manga stuff, but they have like their own variants of it. So it's like, I don't know if they would fucking do that or not. But Black Bind, I mean, it's basically, what do I even want to call that? It's like, it's not exactly like God Bind, but it is a binding base move where he uses his ki to, you know, make this like, I guess like lasso type of thing, which I mean is like divine lasso, okay? It's a way to, you know, get the opponent immobilized. So yeah, whatever that would be, maybe they call it something else. I think Black Bind is fine. That's what he has in Sparking Zero. Now, Maximum Charge, I just threw that on there because it's like, you know, every character, modern Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 character that's coming with DLC usually has some type of charge base. Now, they could give him, what is it? The Divine, shit, what was the name of that one? The one that Zamasu has, where it's like he does like the pose and it also boosts like one of your things, one of your stats or whatever. So I guess he could do that instead. Maximum Charge is fine, right? That's the thing with, it's so dumb. Like when Xenoverse 3 comes out eventually, they need to just, they just need to have some type of way to where you could charge your ki up without having to use one of them for a skill, okay? All the skills, the 8 skills that you have should all be unique skills, not even one of them should be a charge, okay? You should have 4 supers, 2 ultimates, and then an evasive, and then a potential transformation if that character has it. That's it. Those are all the skills, right? Like, make it a little bit more like Sparking Zero. So, Divine Lasso, that is exactly the same that he would have normally, that Goku Black would have, but they would probably change up the color of it because it's slightly different. It's got like a white inside, like a light pink inside with like a pinkish, I guess, like outer glow, and that's it. Like, the one that Goku Black has is a little bit darker. It's just slightly different. And then, of course, they would need to give him Potential Unleash. Now, I think it would be cool if they did the Broly thing. As you guys know, the recent DLC 17 Broly, the base form skinny Broly, right? After he transforms, his moveset actually changes. That's like one of the only characters that actually does that shit, right? That's like a mod. That's like what modders have been doing for years, and they finally decided to do it with this character because they probably knew, all right, we got to make this character like sellable, like unique. Like, he's got to be worth it, right? It's another Broly. This is the 3rd Broly that we have in the game, so it's like we got to make it unique, right? So I think that'd be cool if Gohan Black could have that similar thing where the actual skills would change up slightly, right, to reflect the Potential Unleash transformation. and he would probably just get the dipped in oil glow, maybe like a little bit of a slightly pink glow, and then of course get a different aura, right? Because that's all Potential Unleash really does for Gohan Black, right? And I mean, obviously Gohan, right? Gohan does have Potential Unleash as a transformation that, you know, base Gohan doesn't have, or sorry, Z Gohan does not have in Sparking Zero. They made it a separate slot, but Superhero Gohan does. So, you know, it's in their best interest to add that, right? As an Awoken, it was a very important thing for this character that was unique and different from Goku Black. But knowing Xenoverse 2, they would probably make that a separate slot. So you'd have 2 different versions of Gohan Black, right? Which would be annoying. But just give it, this is a very minimal transformation, right? I understand like the God Key forms so far have been separate slots, but for this one, his moveset, you know, they could just change it up slightly, and if they were going to sell this character, it would make sense, right? And then Evasive, I mean, Break Strike, basic shit, whatever, you know, Goku Black would normally have. You could do, I don't know, like a consecutive key wave thing, whatever works, right? Break Strike, I think, is just a good one because most villainous or villain characters would, you know, have something like that. So that's what I think would be a solid moveset for Gohan Black. I think this would be a phenomenal character that would sell up the ass if they actually added this in with another, you know, other characters in a DLC pack, right? It is Future Saga. It's literally called Future Saga. And again, people, whenever they see that, they think it's going to be, or they think it's related to Future Trunks Saga. But no, they're just calling it that because it's like the future of the Xenoverse series going through different timelines. And usually they're in the future for the most part. Sometimes they go back and forward. It's confusing as fuck, but, you know, it would just be a nice tie-in, right? And this would be perfect for at least one of these last 2, because I'm hoping that these last 2 DLC packs are peak and fire, right? But again, I don't see this character being a playable thing anytime soon until we get him playable in Sparking Zero first, right? And then there's also the Fusion Zamasu variant of it, which he's exactly the same. There's nothing different at all. Like, at least Gohan Black as his own separate character and entity has some unique things, right? But Fusion Zamasu with Gohan, he just has a different hair stuff. That's literally it. All his moves and all that bullshit, it's all the same stuff. It literally, there's no different changes or variants. So y'all let me know down in the comments if you would like something like this to, you know, be part of a future update for not only Xenoverse 2, but I'm talking Legends and Dokkan as well. Those are probably the only games that would actually get him. Maybe Project Multi could get him, but Project Multi not even fucking out yet, and we don't know exactly when that's dropping. So we ain't even talking about that. Okay, I don't even know why I brought that up, but I'm just thinking about all the Dragon Ball games. But no, I don't see this being a thing in like Kakarot. Fighters I guess is just done. They rip. Oh man, wish we could have had Beast Gohan and the Gammas and Orange Piccolo, you know, as playable shit, but it's over, I think, for Fighters, you know. I always have a little bit of hope. But yeah, comment down below your thoughts and speculation, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell, and y'all have a great day. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.